Hello, this is Mr. Chmiel here again. I'm looking to help all our students be able to get their Chromebooks. As you know, we are having a Chromebook one-to-one initiative at Franklin High School, and we're looking to get the Chromebooks into the hands of our students in the first few weeks of October. And the purpose of this video is to show you some of the key steps that have to be completed before any of our students could get their Chromebooks. There's certain forms that have to be acknowledged online. So I have my laptop here. I'm going to take you through the different steps, show you how to accept these forms. Sorry about that. We'll just keep going, and you'll be able to put your child in the best position to get his or her Chromebook as quickly as possible. I'll also take you to the insurance website, show you how to acquire the $25 insurance policy, and then your child will have his or her Chromebook before the end of October. So let's take a look at the computer screen now. So I'm on the Franklin High School website, or actually the Franklin School District website. And when I'm on the Franklin District website, I'm going to go to a section in the middle that says C&I, which stands for Curriculum and Instruction. I'm going to click on C&I, and under the letter I is Instructional Technology. So I'm going to click on Instructional Technology, because that's the department that's dealing with the Chromebook one-to-one initiative. On the left-hand side menu, if you look, you'll see it says FTPS one-to-one Chromebook program. I'm hovering over it right now. I'm going to click on that, and then I am going to scroll down that page, and I'm going to click on where it says Access Genesis Parent Portal. The great thing that Instructional Technology has done is they've put all the forms in Genesis Parent Portal. So if you have parental access to your child's Genesis, you could click on that. I'm also going to show you what to do just in case you don't have that. You could still complete the forms. So I'm in Genesis Parent Portal, and along the top menu, it says Forms. I'm going to click on Forms. Now, I have a student here for whom nothing has been approved yet. Nothing has been submitted. If you take a look at the screen, you could see these 4 forms say not yet submitted. So I'm going to open them up. It's very quick to approve and submit these forms, but you do have to do all 4 of them in order to get to the next step to get that Chromebook in your child's hands. So the first one says 2019-20 AUP. That means Acceptable Use Policy. I'm going to click on that. You know, if you have a chance, read the entire thing. If you want to browse it, peruse it. But ultimately, you have to click the box that says, I have read, understood, and will abide by the terms of the policy. So you click on that and then hit Update Answers. It'll ask you if you want to finalize that. Make sure you click on Finalize, and then once again click Update Answers. And if you take a look now, it says Submitted on September 26, 2019. Next, I'm going to go to the Media Internet Consent Form. So same thing, you're going to either read it fully, peruse it, go through it, make sure you understand what the requirements are. Now this one's a little different. So the first one says Part 1, Consent to Release Student Information Photographed to the Public and Media. Obviously, we like to have you give consent for your children to have their picture taken. I love to use Twitter. I like to capture their pictures and put them out there. But you don't have to say yes in order to get a Chromebook. You just have to make sure you complete the form, and you could say no. But as you can see on the screen here, I'm going to say yes, I consent to allow Franklin Township Public Schools to release my child's image. I'm going to click on yes. Then Part 2, consent to allow release of information on the district school web. I'm going to open that up. Same thing. I'm going to click yes. You could click no. You have the right to click no, but do make sure you click yes or no, and then click Update Answers. Once again, you're going to click on the box that says Finalize, Update Answers, boom. I have 2 of these important forms filled out now. I'm going to go to the Code of Conduct Acknowledgment Form. This is saying that you've read the Student Code of Conduct. This has to do with all the different rules in the school district and Franklin High School. You could click right on that and get to the Code of Conduct, but I'm going to go back to the form. Let's just make sure we click on the box to say we've read the Code of Conduct. Once again, Update Answers, Finalize, update answers, and that's 3 of the necessary forms completed. Now this one is called the FHS one-to-one Chromebook Signature. You're going to read through there. You're going to enter the names of the person. So in this case, I have a student that I'm doing here. You'll see on the screen. And then I guess I have to put today's date. Okay. And oh boy, I'm not even sure what grade this student is or their ID number. But if you go through it, what you would do is you'd fill all of that in, click update answers. In this case, I wouldn't actually know all the answers to that, but for your own child, you would. And if you're not sure, like the 6-digit ID number of your child, just have your child sit next to you and do it. The student ID number. You don't have to do the serial book of the Chromebook, that number, because we're going to do that on our end. And you give your electronic signature at the bottom by just putting your first and last name. Always make sure to update answers. In this case, it's telling me I have more fields required, but I didn't know that student's particular information. But when you're done, you should have 4 green check boxes. You're good to go there. So the next thing I'm going to take you to, let's go back to the Instructional Technology website. So any of these forms, by the way, we have by themselves. If you don't have Genesis access, you could go right into the form online, print it out. If you don't want to do it in Genesis portal, you could print them out, actually turn them into us. We'll keep record. But I'm telling you, the fastest thing to do is to go into Genesis. Then you would go to Chromebook Insurance Information, not Franklin Middle School, Hamilton Street Campus, or SGS. You're going to click on Franklin High School. That's going to bring you to Worth Avenue Group to get your insurance. All you have to do is put in your child's first name, last name, student ID, and it's just like buying anything online. Click Add to Cart. You check out from the cart, and then we'll have a record. Worth Avenue Group sends us a printout every day of all the students who are added to the insurance. So if you have completed all 4 of the necessary forms, if you have purchased the Worth Avenue Group insurance, your child is ready to go. And we keep a spreadsheet of all the boxes that have been filled in per child, and we're going to call those students down first. So we're really looking at the 1st, 2nd, 3rd week of October, bringing groups of students down, getting the Chromebooks into their hands. Now, should you not want to take a Chromebook for your child, there's still another important form you have to fill out. I'm back on the screen now. It says FHS Chromebook Program Take-Home Device Opt-out Form. So you would click on the opt-out form, print that out, and basically have your child bring that to school saying, you know, I'd prefer to opt out of getting a Chromebook. We will have extra Chromebooks on hand for any students who do not want to bring the Chromebook home with them. They don't want that responsibility. Maybe your family already has an electronic device, a MacBook you use or something. So we will have them if Chromebooks are necessary. We'll have extra carts in the building. But our vision is to give our students 24/7, 365 access to Chromebooks, because that's what they're going to need to compete in a global world, 21st century skills. And a lot of our teachers are using Google Classroom now, so this puts our students in the best position to do all homework assignments, do their own research, and really enjoy using technology in a positive way. This is Mr. Chmiel, and I hope this helps.